Yes, greetings to the world. You're now in tune with Jam World 876 and alongside yours truly, Dan Gio, roots reggae vocalist from Jamaica. Rastafari. I'm a roots reggae vocalist from Jamaica, a humble individual who loves music with a passion. I'm also a producer. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. I do reggae music surrounded in roots, revolutionary style mixed with old school and new school. Well, music is something that is hereditary in my family, in my bloodline. So it was natural for me to love music, because music loved me first before even birth. So it's something that's in the bloodline. So it's natural for me to do music, you know? Yeah, but they are not professional musicians, but they do sing and play instruments. I write my own songs, I record them, I edit, mix, master, distribute, do my own publishing, everything. Yeah, yes, I do. I play the guitar myself. Well, I have my own studio, a little bedroom set up, and I also use my Virgin studio named Chicken. Yes, definitely, man, because it's the only medium and mode of transportation without having an actually work permit or having actually visa to say, you know what I mean? So social media is really the future, and evolution is very critical in advancing yourself as a person and also as an entertainer. So definitely I utilize all those modes of transportation where marketing is concerned. Connect. You can connect with Dan Gio on all social media platforms by typing in Dan Gio Music, DanGioMusic. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, AudioMac, SoundCloud, you name it. Just connect and make a reason. Zane, you man, tell me what you think about the songs, what you think could change, any improvements, any advice you have to give. Just link up and we can have a reason. Zane, I use both analog and digital, but the softwares I mostly use is Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops for building the beats, also recording live instruments, and the vocals I use Pro Tools. I also use Logic Pro as well, but mostly Pro Tools and Fruity Loops. Regarding what Kokoti said, he somewhat have some form of truth, but also false as well, because it's really your mental stability and capability of executing the vocals task. So what I do, even though I have vast technology where I can say a line and stop and pick up on the next line, mentally I put myself in back in time, for example, like in the 80s, 90s, where I have to record one time. So I train my mind to believe that I'm in the so-called analog state and just record at once. But he has some form of truth, because majority of the artists them, they don't really study their roots and what are their roots and know their history still. So they have everything easy per se. But it's really the mental capability of engaging that whole vibe in the studio still. But Pro Tools is a good program, man. Even Kokati use Pro Tools. You know what I mean? No, I wouldn't say that, you know. I wouldn't say because of new technology, because the main reason of having technology is really to be more efficient and effective. So I wouldn't run with that narrative. I would more say that the music nowadays watered down because of the mentality of the people who are doing the music. Because the truth is, back then all of the entertainers didn't have internet, they didn't have social media where they could reach. For example, we having a conversation now, an interview. You know what I mean? Yeah, all the way in the UK, I'm in Jamaica. They didn't have that luxury to say. So it's really the mentality of the people, that lazy mentality, to really depend on technology rather than depend on themselves, and make technology have to depend on you. You use technology, don't make technology use you. You know what I mean? Because technology is really here to help us move forward, in the future, and break down other barriers and reach other places that our elders didn't really get a chance to reach so quick and so fast. You know what I mean? And as I said, majority of these people, whether they be producers or entertainers in the music business, they are not doing their homework. They're not researching. They're not studying the elders them from the past and say, okay, all right, before me even start do this music thing, I can't write them type of rhythm, and I go back to the roots. I listen to some rubber dub. I write drum and bass. That's what I did. I have to go back to the drawing board and listen some long time King Tubbies. From August Pablo and all of them, and there's some long time rhythm. Satama Sagana, Abyssinians, some long time rhythm. I learn how to write drum and bass. And I say, oh, okay, once I have this now, yeah man, I'm fully ready. Even Punani rhythm. To me, Punani rhythm are the baddest dancehall rhythm ever. And as artists from you can ride Punani rhythm, you can ride any rhythm. And remember say dub plate is a big culture in dancehall as well. Let's say when I'm doing dub plate, I do dub plate in one take, and that is what Kokoti was talking about. So even though I'm 31, just turned 31 last month, my mind is like I'm 50s, in my 50s, 40s, 60s, like I was one of the elders then back then, because I study them and I try to mimic them in every way possible, Yeah, so it's really the mentality of the youths, whether we produce, whether be entertainers. They need to study the elders them and reason with the elders them and learn from the elders them. YouTube is there, All of these things that I'm telling about is YouTube. We sit down and research daily and nightly and take with notes them. I would say life, personal experiences, whether it be direct or indirect, and also based on how my day goes. So I write based on how I feel. So for example, if I go today on the road and I feel down, I write about my experience, or I'll write a positive song to lift my self-esteem and lift my whole mood up. You know what I mean? Or for example, even if we're doing the interview now, I might as well write a song about the interview. Name the interview. Featuring Jumper 876. All right, so Emotional Tide EP is really emotional driven project which speaks of high tides and low tides of love and hatred. It's really a personal EP for me, because what really started off the construction of that EP is really a song entitled Survival. Survival is the second track of the EP, and that song is really when I was deep in the depths of depression, due to certain circumstances surrounding my household, work, music, school, battling everything. And, music is really what I want to do, but due to certain circumstances, I have to be working and, bills have to be paid and etc., going back to school and that, So it's really, that was really the main ingredients of me working on Emotional Tide EP. So it's really a cry from the heart, the bitter, sweet, the ups, the down, the good, bad, the ugly. The whole mixed feelings, emotion.
Soul Rock.
I would say I personally believe it's a coincidence, but that hard time rhythm is really one of my favorites still. So I don't know if it's something subconsciously, but actually was sleeping. I was sleeping one night and I heard the entire rhythm in my head. I have to wake up right away and just get to work and make that dream turn to reality still. So I don't know. Maybe.
Me see a be a war. When they kill Saddam Hussein for resource and govern the game. Not even a point of hell them want man fi gain. All of the truth rob and retain. Judgment, tell me if Obama care. Corrupt the plans they in Obama care. Insert my country make you want my tear. New world at that time that the saga near. Be careful, the beast full of drama dear. While modern ruthless like a polar bear. Them say assassination one fi middle of the when you check it out. No Osama dear. Same thing them do Kennedy them nah no fear. And drive money in my head like a ladder gear. Then your auntie, your niece and your mother scared. Homeless on the streets.
No man, definitely I'm heavily influenced by gang, you know. Yeah man, heavily influenced by gang. Gang is one of my favorite artists, mentors, life teachers. From Papa Gang that have Bob Marley, come right down, Junior Gang, Ragamuffin, you know, Ziggy Marley also. You know, so definitely the whole Marley family is a high influence to I and I, you know.
See, I'm trapped in the place. Four corners all around me, with no escape. All my chances were covered in blood. Four walls of envy, but my nature then grudge, and I can't stay.
I like all type of music still, you know, as long as it have a positive message, you know what I mean? But before I started doing reggae music, I used to rap, you know, I used to do hip-hop music. I was heavily influenced by West Coast music, gangster rapping, NWA, MC8, Snoop Dogg, you know, Tupac, yeah, the whole of that movement there. So definitely hip-hop is one of the main recipes for Dan Giovanni. Dan Giovanni is really a person who displays versatility at its best, you know? No, man. No, that rapping thing was really to me it was horrible, man. It just was me. It was really a love for the rapping. But nah, man, I wouldn't release anything like that back then. But on the Palm Trees and Wallabies, I have a song entitled Ride. 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 The first verse in Ride, I was actually rapping in a sense. You want to hear it?
Yes, go for it.
All right. It's like this. Say she wanna ride with me, cruising on a bright sunny day. Girl, don't be shy with me. Let's cruise along the highway. Hey, back on the block, yes, it's me. When it's down to the Gio, the G. She wanna ride while she roll up my reefer. L6 clocks and mesh marina. Natural aroma blowing in the breeze. I'm the smooth Machiavelli and I do it with ease. Conversation engaging, sipping cannabis. Rest your mind at ease. She wanna ride with me. Yeah, right, you know. Man, I would like to collaborate with a lot of people from different genres, man, because that's how you break yourself into a new fan base, you know, which by default you would get new engagement. Regarding the West Coast rapping, yeah, man, Snoop Dogg, without a doubt, Dr. Dre, definitely, Ice Cube, definitely, Kendrick Lamar, yeah, even Nipsey. Yeah, I would. That would be great if I could even get a chance back then, you know. But yeah, man, a lot of great artists, man. Yes, man, a lot of artists, man. I would love to work with Hugh Mundell. I would love to work with the great gang, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wheeler. You know what I mean? Lot of great men, man. And even ones who are alive now, Berlin Spear, you know, the Congos, You know, Earl Chiller Smith and all of them great ones. Dennis Brown, you know, Garnet Silk, Gregory Isaac, without a shadow of doubt, man. Those collaborations would be golden, man. Yeah, I've considered it. But the only problem with that now is really to distribute it where I have to seek publishing clearance from those artists publishing company. That would be the only issue.
Mm.
You know, that would be the only issue. But I've done couple songs remix with even Barrington Levy. It's not distributed on any social digital platforms, you know, but I only release it on where on SoundCloud. I only release it on SoundCloud. And I also did a remix collaboration with Junior Biles, the Fadeaway song. Yeah, man. All right, recently released a powerful song entitled Kush Mystic. And Kush Mystic is a song that displays the roots of Africa. Is really connecting ourselves and also the listeners, giving them that experience of all the historical events that occurred in Africa and is still happening in Africa. That song features myself, Dr. Bars. Dr. Bars is a great rapper from Nigeria. Definitely. And speaking of Dr. Bars, we actually have an EP. I forgot this, you know. We have an EP working on with Dr. Bars called The Root of the Bloodline. Seeing that I'm in Jamaica and he's from Nigeria. You know what I mean? So it's the root of the bloodline, you know. And the Kush Mystic, as I said, features myself, Dr. Bars, Mika Nyota. Mika Nyota is a great reggae artist. You know what I mean? And we have Jamax. Jamax is my brethren from day one. As I mentioned earlier, in this space where we rehearsed, Jamax was always here from day one, rehearsing with me and everything. You know, and we have Pagey. Pagey is also a great reggae vocalist as well. You know, and that song is doing good so far on all the streaming sites based on the statistics that is gathered, you know. But it'll go on good, man. No, you know, but only in my mind though. I've been to many shows in my mind, right on my veranda here, because right on my veranda here is a stage show. So I rehearse here daily, right by my grill, right here, right at this hole right here. I normally put a flashlight in there, and the flashlight is really represents my microphone. So it's really an imaginary place where I perform. I perform in Glastonbury already, Reggae Jill, Reggae on the River, Ratatam, all in my mind, though, you know. Yeah, man, definitely something I'm working hard and looking forward to once the government free up the place. I know the virus are going away, so once the place free up and it's safe to perform in a public space, definitely. I haven't been there, but I'm definitely looking forward to perform on those big events in Jamaica, you know. Yeah. I wrote a couple songs from time to time, but recently I just finished school where I achieved a bachelor's degree in logistics and supply chain management. So that really did take up a lot of my time. As I said previously regarding the survival, yeah, I had to survive because I was doing work, I still work, school, family life, home, you know, but due to the fact that I finished university, you know, I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time. I'm currently working on 3 EPs simultaneously.
Depression surrounds I, you can see it in my eyes. Every day I'm stressed and fed up with life. Pain overload till I'm so confused. From home to 9 to 5, then back to school. I don't know what to do, cause I'm music me need. But reality, I tell me, say me fi chill. I want to me degree, cause as I have to feed. Instead of happiness, every day me heart feel pain and torture. When me pray to you, John, never this me ask for. Every day me stress out getting maga. Me mother, me father, sick out, and even my grandma broke to the pine camber. Isaiah no pamper.
Well, to be honest, it's very hard, you know, but I have to manage it, you know. It's a must, you know. I have to do it. And I've been doing it for so long. So yeah, I would say that I'm good at it. It's really time management. Time management. I have to really allocate the time very carefully. I have 24 hours per day, you know. And if you work, eat up 8 hours of a day already, you know. You know, and family life regarding whether your wife or your husband or your kids, that is a lifetime. That is a lifetime type of thing, you know what I mean? So you really have to balance the time still, give and take. Sometimes you have to do the music now and then have to understand, say, boy, daddy have some music thing to do now, so you have to give daddy time. And sometimes the music have to wait sometimes, family time, so I just give and take, you know? I'm currently working on an EP to be released soon between early February to late February. That EP will be called Burning Sage EP, which speaks on self-development and self-growth. You know, so it's really a follow-up from the emotional tide, because we've been going through a rocky road through the emotional tide, you know, ups and downs. But the burning sage now, as you know, the sage purifies the environment, balancing the chakras, and you know, keeping the frequencies right. So it's really how we fall or rise from that fall in the emotional tide, you know. And otherwise from that, we have an EP coming out called Palm Trees and Wallabies. Palm trees and wallabies. Palm trees represent growth and prosperity, you know, the whole agricultural vibe. And the wallabies is Jamaican culture. You know, Jamaican people love to wear clocks, you know. And I'm the L-stitch clocks, so I have to represent for the clocks. You know what I mean? So definitely, yeah. The main deterrent right now that is holding back the economy, I would say the number one thing is really crime and violence. And everywhere we go, we see crime and violence. Crime is really escalating rapidly. It's mutating more than a virus or a bacteria ever mutates. So we want to stabilize that and implement mitigated measures to reduce crime and violence by promoting love, unity, harmony, you know, from the four corners of the world. But we're in Jamaica, so we have to zoom in to Portmore, because I'm from Portmore, you know, and Jason is really the one who implemented that idea, and I said, you know, I like that idea. Anything that have to do with love and happiness, I'm on board. So yeah, definitely we're trying our best to launch it next month. We don't finalize a date yet because it's still under construction, but definitely sometime in February 2022. We're now currently in contacts with Jamaica Constabulary Force towards supporting this movement and this worthy cause, and also getting sponsorship on board. So definitely it's a good look thus far. Yeah, man, it was really a tragic, you know, a tragic experience. A lot of people lost their lives. Something, you know, it's really, to me, still is really, you know, the government, the system, freedom fighters against the system, in a sense, you know what I mean? Kind of once you have control, and once they see you as a leader, and once you as a leader for the people, and as a leader for the people, leading the people in the right way, you know, they don't like that, you know, so they want to get rid of it. Just like Bob Marley and all of them great prophets there, you know what I mean? For me, about the fire, they want to put you on ice, cool you off, Definitely, music can change your views in life, you know, and how you perceive things. It can even change your mood, you know. 'Cause music have different frequencies, you know. For example, if you want to feel energized and you're going to the gym, you notice you have a specific type of tempo and a specific type of beat. Automatically, from you go in that space, you feel energized and you feel, you know, you want to work out and things. So I definitely say music has a high influence on people. Definitely. All right, for the hard times, I would say it's Iwin, you know. Iwin, I'm an artist as well, you know. You know what I mean? So it's really Iwin. I like to see my people living in love. That line alone and the melody behind it captivate me. I say, yo, that song, yeah. And the rhythm, boom, 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 boom. I know King Shango, every song on it is a hit, you know. Capitan, Luciano, the Basco Mix. The Basco Mix song is a major hit, you know. I like Drop Leaf Rhythm. Drop Leaf Rhythm. You see, because dancehall and reggae music is heavily rooted in music juggling. We know we have 15 artists and one rhythm. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the music juggling is really eradicated right now due to egos of entertainers, because an entertainer have a vibes with the next entertainer. He doesn't want to record on the same beat. And I think that is one of the major issues that is disintegrating the growth of the music right now. But another rhythm I would say bug rhythm. Bug rhythm. Yeah, I remember the first time I heard the bug rhythm, I was about 6, 7. My cousins usually play bug rhythm every day. And I remember to kill people dead. That's what I said. The blind must be led and the hungry must be fed. From hear that, I say, yo, something about that. And as I grew older, I realized that the first 5 seconds in a song, is very important. That will engage the listener, you know, or disengage the listener, you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, definitely, man. And we have good to go rhythm. Good to go rhythm. A Vibes Cartel, no. Vibes Cartel, me love that rhythm there. Yeah, man, because from here up to the time, captivate me again. A lot of rhythm, man. You have Egyptian rhythm, Rebirth rhythm. I said, good to go. Holy rhythm, man. Yeah, man. Only one time I've been to Sting physically. I always watch Sting, you know, like on YouTube and thing, but only one time. Yeah, one time I went there. I think this 2012. That Sting, it was Deva Brat and Ayara. Yeah, man, definitely a fan of those great you know, shows. Definitely a great fan, man, and I always gearing my mind to perform, you know. But it's gonna happen, man. I'm pretty sure that the next Rebel Salute, definitely, man. Yeah, Jamwell 876, yeah, we're here. Dan Gio alongside the crazy girl. But she's not crazy, she's crazy in a good way, see? And I say, grow locks, and auntie go your dreadlocks. Crazy girl, and what you tell them, say, go your locks, and auntie go your dreadlocks, yo. Well, ever since I was a juvenile, the Rasta way me choose it. From crazy girl, I teach her the speeches of the Tayuti, the master and creator of myself in this music. First, my mother hear that, she said me lose me, son still I refuse to absorb all these illusions. Now tell me about an architect, says Jesus of the Lubeck, while at 40 I did notice the holy laws of Moses, and Mahatma wrote it, men not Chani, no. Go, yeah. Yeah, boom, you don't know. We're in tune with Jammerl 876 alongside the crazy girl. Mentally ill. You don't know you're in tune with Dan Giovanni's in. Dan Gio, LC12 Stitch. See there? Tool rock. Boom.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, definitely, you know. Yeah, man, it's an honor. It's an honor to really be here and, you know, get a chance to really display the talent and the whole history of Dan Gio. Yeah, man, much love in a crazy girl.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right, bless up.